You can set up your direct buys in microestimating by going to Libraries, Direct Buys. There are three types of direct buys: raw materials, purchased parts, and services. For raw materials, we can take a look at a new item. These all have stock codes, descriptions, catalog numbers, and if they are customer supplied. They also have default units with cost, shipping, and the effective date, or the last time that you got that pricing. The information that varies is here in the middle. The item type is already locked as raw material. We can choose our materials, or again use the material search to find them. We can set our shape for this type of material, our diameter, bar length, and we can also choose which vendor it comes from. We can set our vendor preference, our vendor part number, and the other values. The same thing for our purchased parts. We can put in the part weight, length, and surface area. And for the services, there's also functionality to import this data. If you go to Functions, Import, this will give you a name of a profile. These profiles can be for connecting to different types of data. This regular direct buy import has all of these values assigned to it. Now if we'd like to edit that, we can go to Edit Profile. This can tell us what type of file we want to do. We can choose our default file or file name. Because this is a text-based file, something like a comma-separated value, we would choose comma. We would then tell it how many header rows and how many footer rows exist. Here we can set up our columns. We can tell it that column 1 is stock code. We can assign this to any one of our known values. You can also edit your fields in here. This field name allows you to assign it a value, and the description lets us know what it is. These are particularly important when importing and exporting reports, because we can call those values using these identifiers. We can also set up translations. Rather this be for a language, or if we're just changing the format. Once this profile is connected, and we selected a file, we can load that file. We can also create additional profiles when it is we need to import from multiple sources. For example, if one of our vendors provides their own comma-separated value format, or CSV file, we can create a new profile just for that vendor, and then choose which columns line up with which values. Once we have imported data, we can also choose to export it, following the same sort of idea. Being able to import and export your direct buys is very useful when managing your company from microestimating. It also allows you to connect with your ERP systems.